Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the podcast.
Hey,
We're
everybody.
gonna talk about Seven Samurai later, but we're gonna talk about Predator Badlands first, and maybe Pluribus. Maybe is that how you
Yeah, we
say
could
it?
just
Yeah,
doesn't have to be like super in depth, but yeah, just give our
I say
general
that a lot.
thoughts.
Like, is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Pluribus. There's
pluribus.
all these
Yeah,
weird
it's like.
fucking names.
Well, I think it's like pluribus unum.
Oh, okay. It's like Ex Machina. It's like Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, it's like what's it?
Yeah,
All
very
one of
artsy,
many.
right?
Some of you may have already seen
You got
Ralph post.
your
Yeah,
yellow one.
got to show off the Andover colors since
I have
it
the
was shot in
sticker on my
Andover.
computer, like of the quartet.
Yeah.
The
So
sticker we gave out to like the cast and crew when we made the movie. We gave them little stickers, right? And we gave them keychains. It was like, thank you
yeah.
for making the movie with us.
That was nice, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
as many of you probably may have seen, Ralph posted our short, the Quintessential Quartet, which I think we first developed over the spring, and then we shot in
Yeah.
July, and then Ralph
For
edited it.
like a
Yeah, it
good
was
6 months of like, yeah, writing it, and you wrote it, and then
yeah. Put a polish on it, and
I
then we
put a
went back and
polish on
forth.
it, kind of gave it like a little structure, like the whole ending and the beginning. Like, well, I'm like, what if they started in a car? Because
Yeah,
I was
you
thinking of
added
Pulp Fiction, like Tarantino. Like, what if it started in a car? Like, it's like a short movie, but we spent a long time like coming up
yeah,
with all
hashing
kinds
it
of
out.
creative ideas and characters that we could like throw into it.
Right, I know you came up with Mr. Magic
Yeah,
having
like that was my creation, Mr. Magic.
duplicates.
But you came up with like the quartet itself, also with your friend.
Yeah, my friend Vaughn, he was like saying like, "Oh, what if superheroes were, like want to be actors?" So then it's like I was trying to think of like a good parody angle. It's like, all right, Fantastic Four. It's like, what if they were the quintessential quartet? I saw some of the comments saying, I guess it's like some anime show. It's like quintessential quintuplets, which I hadn't heard of. I'm not.
Yeah, well, I looked that up. I'm like, oh yeah, but again, it's different because it's five, right? And
Yeah,
it's an anime. It's clearly like you're not gonna confuse the two,
right.
you know?
And yeah. It was just yeah, I don't recall. I would say if I had, I don't recall hear that before. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And especially like nobody had really worked together before besides you and I. I mean, I had worked with Andrew Connolly, who played Mr. Magic. But otherwise, yeah, we just kind of
Yeah,
got
and
people. I
everyone
never.
was great. Like I loved
Yeah.
working with all five of you because
Mhm.
this, Andrew also played Mr. Magic. But yeah, Lily was
Yeah.
great. She was really
Mhm.
funny and yeah, sweet. And yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
was
she did a
great.
nice job.
Yeah,
we had never met Lily before. I had worked at Boston Casting, and I remembered her name, and then my mom had mentioned her, and yeah, and so it's
yeah.
just fun, not to like pat ourselves on the back, but it's fun when that works out so well, like when
Well,
people
yeah,
get
because I
along,
thought it
and
came out pretty fun. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, there
Mhm.
was some comments like, "Oh, you guys, did you ADR the whole thing?" It's like, no. Like they thought, but people complained about the stupidest shit. I thought, like the sound. I'm like, the sound was fine. Like you could hear
Yeah.
everything very clearly. The dialogue, like one person said it wasn't audible. I'm like, What? Like it's not. It
Yeah.
was completely audible. Everything was completely audible. I don't know what you're even talking about.
You're gonna
You
be
know?
like Uwe Boll. You're gonna challenge these
Yeah, I'm
guys
gonna
to like a
challenge some people
boxing
to fucking
match.
boxing. Like, if you can't even understand like a superhero comedy, I mean, I don't even know what to fucking tell you. But yeah, we had a great time making it. I think you could tell watching it. We had a good time making it.
Yeah.
Good time. It's still work. I was still fucking
But it was
pulling my hair out.
It was pretty smooth sailing for the and we
Yeah,
got lucky because that was on a Saturday, and then that
yeah.
Sunday, it
It
was
it
shitty and
was
raining out.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
we filmed it one day. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
nice day, and yeah, it was like it's a completely sunny day. It was beautiful out, which worked great.
Yeah, and it wasn't
Cause
too
yeah,
hot or anything. Yeah, it was perfect.
check it out.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Only if it's positive. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, then don't.
Then don't bother.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, but we could talk about the big movie that's out now. One of the big movies. Because
Yeah.
Wicked's coming out soon. I think this will be out
Yeah.
before that though. Um,
And
the
Zootopia too. That'll make money.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sisu too.
Oh,
Running
I
Man.
didn't see that. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about. Yeah.
I rewatched the original recently, The Running Man.
Oh,
The
Running Man. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I
the
haven't seen the
Schwarzenegger
new
one.
one yet.
Um, but we're Predator Badlands is the movie I'm referring to. Stars Elle Fanning and basically no one else. There's no humans in the entire movie. It's about a predator, the predator you see behind you
Yeah,
with
look at
Elle
that.
Fanning. It's half an Elle Fanning also. It's her. It's her
Yeah,
top half,
her legs are missing for the most a good
which
chunk
is
of
her
it, and
best half. Her legs.
she
No,
is cute.
it's a nice half.
I like both, and she plays a nice dual role.
Yeah,
Um,
she was good in the movie. She was like the almost the comedic relief kind of, and
yeah, yeah, she's very like effervescent and
again,
yeah,
she's the
friendly.
only like character in the movie who talks like English.
Right,
'Cause it's very like that's like all I could think about. I'm like, this is like, this is like a crazy movie. No human characters. It's about this predator. Like it's the first Predator movie where the predator is actually the main character.
right.
And
So that's a fun change of pace.
sure. And it's about this revenge story where his father killed his brother. Because he's sort of like a runt.
Yeah, went to
Yeah,
the
of the
letter.
litter. Like he's not a strong predator. Predators are very like they're kind of like Spartans. They're very like warrior culture, which is interesting. They like, like the Spartans, you'd read it like about in history, the Spartans would like take their babies that were like they didn't think were
The
strong or whatever, the girls or
weak.
I don't know if girls, but like boys who were like kind of not strong or whatever, they look skinny or they were malnourished, and they'd like throw them off a fucking cliff because
Like
like
at 300, yeah.
yeah, yeah, right. Like at 300 they do that. But that's like a thing they did. Like, this they're not strong enough, so you kill them. Which is like that's like what the predators do. Um, but the brother like defends him and he dies and he goes off to this planet to like prove himself, right? He has to hunt down this creature, this like giant creature. I forgot the name of. You just saw
The
it, so
Kaiser, something with a K, like
Kaiser Soze.
Keitel. Harvey Keitel. It was, yeah, something like that. Yeah, he tries to prove his worth to his father, to
Right.
the
So
pack,
uh-huh. So he can
and
like return and like see I'm not so weak or whatever. It's very similar to Prey because it's kind of like what she's trying to do in Prey.
yeah, yeah.
The
For
Amber
Prey, I liked a
Midthunder.
lot. It's the same director,
Same director,
Dan
right? Which yeah, I
Trachtenberg.
loved Prey, and yeah, I kind of love this movie too. It's very like, it's very much like an experience movie. Uh,
Yeah, it's well paced. Fairly short for like one of these kinds of movies, like an hour
mm-hmm.
and 47 minutes, I think
It
it
like
said.
flies by. It's very
Yeah.
like light. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely more family friendly, I'd say, than probably any of the other
Well,
Predator
it's a
movies.
PG-13, which
Yeah,
shocked me. Like even after seeing it, 'cause it's pretty violent.
yeah,
But again, going back to the whole, there's no humans in the movie. Like they rip apart androids and they rip apart like animals and like predators and stuff. Like you see their green blood and whatever, but
yeah.
there's
Human
no like
blood.
human blood, right? So I guess it's
Yeah,
PG-13, which is interesting, I guess,
that seems to be what the
'cause it's
MPAA
extremely
cares about,
violent
just red
movie,
blood.
right? But yeah, that PG-13, right, is it's like this weird middle ground. So I guess it gets away with it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the ratings nowadays are arbitrary anyway, but yeah, I mean, this is something like, yeah,
Yeah,
teenagers could see for sure. It's nothing too
sure.
crazy, and, just for a little background, so I think what is this, how many Predator movies are there now? There's the
Do you
original
count Alien
Predator.
versus Predator?
You can, yeah, so the
Those are
original Predator
horrible.
was yeah, they look
Yeah,
pretty
those are
bad.
horrible.
I
Alien
never
versus
saw
Predator.
those, so yeah, the original Predator is the '80s, that was kinda like peak, like, Schwarzenegger, and, it was John McTiernan directed, one of the best action directors, also did Die Hard and, Hunt for Red October,
Yeah,
and
very smart action movie
yeah,
director. It says there's 9 Predator movies, but yeah, they're
yeah, that sounds about right.
they're not like it's not like the most movies in a there's a lot. Um, And they're mostly action movies. Like, they're
Yeah.
not it's weird it teamed up with Alien, because those are horror. I guess some of them are action, but
A little
Predator's
bit.
strictly action movies. Like, the I love the first Predator, but it's like a goofy 80s action movie with the machismo shit,
Oh,
and
yeah, it's very macho, like, all the guys are
but it's
fucking
the best
jacked.
macho movie ever. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a bunch
memorable
of macho men
characters.
fighting a
Yeah.
macho monster alien thing, you know, with
Yeah,
all the
right.
lines and the, yeah, "Get to the chopper," and it's
Yeah, right.
fucking sick, you know?
Carl
Um,
Weathers' arm gets shot off, and it's still firing the
yeah, yeah.
gun. Stuff
It's
like
just like
that, and
the some of the coolest shit you'll ever see in film is like in the Predator.
You one ugly motherfucker.
It's not like Terminator 2, like that movie like gets like emotion out of me, but maybe with like
sure,
the
right.
ending. But it's like a great like 80s action movie, right?
Yeah, I think it is like, you said it is goofy, but I think that it can also be, like, genuinely suspenseful, like, towards the end. It's a
Yeah,
lot of,
yeah.
like, it's
Well,
kinda like cat and mouse.
uh-huh, right. The end is cool.
And the
The
second one's not a bad movie either. I don't think it gets, like, a ton of, like, praise, but I
Yeah,
remember
it's
liking
very
it.
because that's like Predator in the city. He's in
Yeah,
LA.
Danny Glover, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I haven't
kinda
seen it in a
right.
long time, but I
But
remember liking
I
it.
think it's decent. Yeah, it's those movies are all over the map, The Predator.
Yeah, I like Prey a lot, and I never saw The Predator, the one from, like, a few years
Yeah,
ago.
people I forgot that one fucking existed. Like,
Yeah, that
I
didn't
was
s
like, "Oh, yeah, that one existed." Like, cause I saw it on, like, the list of Predator movies. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, there's this Shane Black one," which that one
yeah,
I
and
heard is fucking horrible.
I didn't hear good things. I know Shane Black, he was in the first one. He also wrote, Lethal Weapon. He did, like, Iron Man 3, like, pretty big screenwriter, but, yeah, I don't think remember that one leaving much of an impact when it was out.
That one was like a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Fucking horrible. That
and
might be like the worst one I haven't seen. Well, Alien versus Predator, Requiem, and the first
Requ
one too, but Requiem is just like I fucking hate that fucking movie.
it looked very schlocky.
Oh, that's just like, yeah. So that was fucking terrible. It's like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like, I hate that fucking movie, Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Like, I
Probably
would throw
best
that
we
out.
avoid it.
Yeah. Holy yeah, avoid that one. That one's fucking horrible. Um, Predator, the like, I don't know. It's just this as far as like this new one. It's just like, I saw it at 40X. I told you goes back to the whole experience thing. Like, it's like, the seats move and they shoot water at you. When the Predator bled, they like squirted water at you. That made it fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, what's it, like the Shrek thing at Universal,
Yeah,
kinda
the
like that.
40, they got rid of that, yeah, but it's like a
Yeah.
simulator ride, yeah, Universal, but it's like a whole movie. Um, I usually don't recommend seeing a movie for the first time that way, but this one I figured, why the hell not? And yeah, it feels like it's just made for that, honestly. I'm sure you can enjoy it normally, like, you watch it, but, like, it seems like it's, like, made for that kinda thing.
Yeah, it
Um
definitely leans into the visuals, especially I don't even think Prey was that just on Hulu? I don't even know if that was in
Yeah,
theaters,
they didn't
maybe
even
a
release that
few.
theatrically, which I think they were maybe planning to, maybe not. I don't know, because there was a big buzz around it, and then they just put it on Hulu, and everyone was fucking pissed off because they're like, "I would have seen that in theater." And I
Yeah, I
think
would
Jordan
have too.
Peele tweeted that it was great or something. I think, yeah, he's like, "This movie's great, looks amazing." It's like, "You should have put it in theaters." But I guess they figured, I mean, I understand too, because there's no big names in Prey. It's Amber
Sure.
Midthunder,
It
who,
was good in
yeah,
the
we
movie.
know who she is. Like, I watched Legion, so I like Legion. I know who she is.
Yeah, she was
Um,
also in, Hell or High Water, a
yeah,
couple other
yeah,
things.
right.
Yeah.
So, like, but we're film people. Like, the
Yeah.
mainstream, like, that's not Chris Pratt, so they're not gonna go see that, right? They're gonna go see a movie with Chris Pratt in it or whatever. Um, so they just put it on Hulu, but it's a great movie, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely one of the best, like, legacy sequels, I think. I like that it's like a franchise, like, extension, but it stands on its own. It doesn't, like,
Yeah,
lean because that was, like, an issue I had with, like, that Alien Romulus. I didn't think it was a bad movie, but, yeah, it's a lot of, like, shoehorning in quotes from other
yeah.
movies. I don't always think that works super well. It's
Sure.
kinda
The weird thing
distracting.
about the Predator is it kinda you can make sequels out of it, or at least the way they, Jesus, like a motorcycle going. You hear that? But
Not really.
the concept, you could just make better movies out of it, like better sequels anyway. Because it's like, oh, we change, or at least it's just, maybe it's just this director, because he
Yeah, he
made two
also
really
did.
good Predator movies. Probably a big fan of the Predator.
Well, he did another. There's like another. I think there was an animated one which I haven't seen yet. It was just came
Yeah,
out
this
over the
that
summer.
yeah, it's right.
And he did. He also did 10 Cloverfield Lane, which I liked.
Which I
It
really
went a
like
little
too,
off.
except
Yeah,
the
that was
ending
good.
is terrible. Yeah, but like I like the
But
rest
for the
of it.
most part, yeah, I like the stuff with
Yeah.
John Goodman.
That's
Yeah.
one where I'm like, I love it until the ending, and then it's like,
Well, that was
ugh.
an example, right? It was like leaning too hard and being like a sequel to Cloverfield or whatever. Yeah,
Mhm.
instead of for them, I think it was better when it's just doing its own thing.
Yeah, but like as far as the sequels to Alien, they just get so caught up in like Ripley and making clones of Ripley, and
So you
it
play
becomes all about
basketball.
Ripley. And Sigourney Weaver said like, I'm gonna leave the franchise because I'm tired of, they can't make these movies all about Ripley, and then
Well,
they just make 10 more movies about Ripley. It's the
well, they
Predator.
gave
It's
her a
like,
shitload of money.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
but they just don't know what to fucking do with it. I don't know. Like the Predator, it's like, okay, just set it in a new time period. Have the Predator come in. Like the whole idea of like the Predator comes in and fights Native Americans or whatever. Like that's such a fun idea.
Yeah, it's set
And
in
it
the
worked really
past. Yeah,
well, and they executed it really well. They got real Native Americans to do it.
not like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, it wasn't like right, like the Lone Ranger. It wasn't like distasteful. It was like really respectful to all that. Like, okay, cast all the right people, and let's make a fucking kick-ass LA action movie. And they did a great job, like with all that. And then this movie too, it's got great action. The whole planet's like gonna kill you thing is like fun, especially in 40, all that shit flying at you, and then like the Predator at the end, like there's a lot of like good writing good writing and like setups and stuff. Like in the end, the Predator uses it to like he uses like all the shit in the environment that's deadly to like fight the antagonists of the movie. He like uses
Yeah,
his environment, which is like that's what a Predator would do, and it's smart. It's
adaptable.
right. They introduced the cute thing, whatever, that they adopted. Butt, is that his name? They call it Butt.
Oh, I
Right?
thought it was Bud.
Bud. I thought it said
Bud.
Butt.
Let's call him Butt.
I thought they called him Butt. That's what they thought they were saying. But like they set him up. At first, I'm like, oh, this cute thing, it's in here for the kids or whatever, because it's a PG-13. But then it's like actually part of the story. It's part of the plot. Like that's a necessary plot element for the story to work. So I'm like, okay, like
Yeah.
this is like a well-written movie, which you can't really say about Romulus. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of Romulus, just definitely leaned into like the shared universe with Alien because they keep mentioning Weyland Yutani, which is the the company and
Well,
the
she's like an android from
Alien movies.
Alien. Yeah.
Yeah, right,
That
and
universe. Yeah. They just connect. I'm fine with that. Like I don't really care. Like I don't think the Alien vs Predator movies are good, but I don't really care. It's not like it doesn't bother me.
the effects are pretty good. I thought
Yeah, it
wasn't
looks
like
great. It's all CG basically. It's basically like
Mhm.
Avatar. Like again, that's why the PG-13 they figured like, oh, we got to make it PG-13. It has to make more money because of all the effects and shit to get this made, which is kind of a shame because Prey is great. It's rated R. It's very violent. It's great, like
Yeah.
murder in that movie, which I love some murder. But
Me
yeah,
too.
like this movie's fun. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about it while watching it. Obviously, I was just enjoying it. Enjoyed the
Yeah, it's
characters.
effective
and-
as an action movie.
yeah,
and,
like you said, the effects are great.
Mhm.
It's cool in 3D. Like I saw it in 3D. It's great as far as that stuff. It's just a fun movie. Yeah. It's not like it doesn't have to be like this incredible fucking life-changing film. It's just like good. You go to the film, you go to the theater and you enjoy it, right? It's like an enjoyable theater experience.
I agree, and
Yeah.
Al Fanning's has a busy months because she was also just in. I just saw. I know you haven't seen it yet, but Sentimental Value is really good. I definitely recommend it for people if it's
Right, that's like the art
showing
house
the.
movie she did, and then she did
Yeah.
the Predator movie to like pay for all her nice clothes and whatever.
Looking
It's just,
pretty
the
and
Predator
tall.
movie I'm sure pays a lot more. But yeah, that's cool.
Probably. I've been a fan of hers since Daddy Daycare.
Since well, I liked her in Super 8.
Yeah, she was
That's
good
why
in
I'm like,
that.
oh, who's that? She looks like Dakota Fanning.
I like Dakota Fanning too. She was good as Squeaky Fromm.
Is that her name in Once Upon a Time?
Yeah, because that's a real person.
Oh, it's a real person.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. She hung out with the
I didn't
Manson
realize
family.
that was a real person.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I knew like obviously fucking Manson and whatever.
Yeah, I
but
think
I
it's
didn't.
a lot of it's
I
based
didn't
on the
realize
real.
she was a real person.
Oh sure, and there's a
Yeah.
great joke in 30 Rock. The weird doctor's like, "You're gonna die when you find out who I'm dating." Squeaky Fromm. She is difficult. Like no shit.
That shows you how much I know about that period. Like, there's probably so much shit in that movie I don't even pick up on.
Well, the ending's fictional, but a lot of it's based in reality. They did hang out
Yeah.
at Spawn Ranch. I know Bryan Cranston. He mentioned he went by there when he was like, I guess like 10 or 11 or something,
Nice.
and he saw Manson, who thankfully didn't kill him, so he could play Walter White 40 years later.
So you could play Hal and Malcolm in the Middle.
Funny.
Yeah. Then we wouldn't. Who knows if that had happened? We would have never gotten Pluribus because Breaking Bad wouldn't happen, and then
It's true.
they would have never.
Right. No Better Call Saul. Yeah.
Yeah, we could talk about Pluribus.
You're hunting something that can't be killed.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give it a 7. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I'm the same, and yeah, I think it's something worth. Like you said, so you could see it in IMAX or like 40X, something like that. I saw it in
some
3D.
kind
Oh,
of-
before I
yeah.
forget, at the AMC they gave me a little
Yeah, they
keychain.
gave you
I don't
that.
know.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
sorry, I'll hold it so you can like see it, but
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
a little
Let's see
bit
if I can get it on
off-memory,
eBay
yeah.
or something.
I can't even skip it to you.
No, I don't
We'll
want
lend
to
it
take
to you.
yours.
I could have grabbed 2.
Mhm.
And yeah, I know. I guess I don't know if that was last one. It's been a rough stretch at the box office. I know, but it seems like they're trying to. I think this is doing okay.
I think this actually did well though.
Yeah, I think it'll end up doing
I think it
fine.
did all right. Yeah,
It finished behind. Well, it came out last week.
I wasn't expecting that. That's for fucking sure. I thought this was gonna bomb.
Yeah, because I
So
know
when
like
I
a lot
saw
of
it, I think it made like 80 million or something worldwide. That's not bad at all.
So also out currently for TV wise is Pluribus, Vince Gilligan's new show starring Ray Seahorn, who is also in Better Call Saul. Vince Gilligan, of course, created Breaking Bad and co-created Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kim Wexler.
Yeah, she played.
I was gonna
Kim.
say Kimberly, like Joe Piscopo. But yeah, Kim Wexler. And yeah, she's good in this show. Yeah, it's a science fiction show. It's like
Yeah,
the science
definitely.
which harkens back to like his did he write on X-Files or
He did,
something?
yeah.
Produced it or
Yeah, he was on there for at least a little while. I gotta watch more of X-Files, but I know.
which I haven't seen any of that. I know Vince Gilligan for Breaking Bad. It was like my favorite show.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too.
yeah.
And he had written an episode of X-Files that Bryan Cranston guest starred in, and that's how he later on when he was thinking of who to play the part, like basically like play like a bad guy, but someone you could feel sympathy for. That was
Sure.
how he got inspired.
Turn Mr. Chips into Scarface.
Right.
Yeah, that was their intent with that. But yeah, he's also this science fiction writer, and I'm sure that's how he gained his reputation, so that he could make Breaking Bad. You got to start
Yeah.
small and work your
Yeah,
way
that was
up.
a good thing that,
Mhm.
just quick side, something that came up like in the writer's strike is like writers' rooms have gotten smaller, but sometimes it's good to have like a lot of people in the room. That's how people learn the trade and then they end up
Yeah.
making the Breaking Bad or The Shield, they
Uh-huh.
work their way up in the industry.
Yeah, right. And TV's changed a lot too.
Mhm.
It's not as it's a more director's medium now too. Like he directed El Camino and he directed a lot of Breaking Bad episodes, and
Mhm.
like Pluribus definitely has like a visual aesthetic and a style, right? It's
Yeah.
way more so than like older TV does.
Yeah,
Um
not to say that, there weren't great directors then, but yeah, it's a lot more like,
it's become more of
freedom with like budgets and
it's
everything.
become more of a standard now, or like high production value to television that looks great. And Breaking Bad looks great too. That's one of those shows that kind of set a standard. It's got like this very like experimental style, look
Yeah, a lot of
weird,
like
almost like,
POV
yeah,
shots.
POV shots and like weird, yeah, like GoPro shots. Really, it was like attached to like a car or skateboard. Weird like music video kind of
And
dream
yeah.
sequences, and um, but yeah, stuff like that that like, made it distinct. And I think Breaking Bad became popular because of Netflix too.
Yeah, that definitely gave it a big boost because
Yeah.
I do remember ads like I think like when it first started, I was kind of like, "What is this?" I recognize Bryan Cranston from like Seinfeld, but a lot of people didn't have faith in the show at first. But when AMC was just getting started with that and Mad Men, and then obviously it was one of the best shows ever,
Yeah,
and
right.
it
It was a slow
gradually
build,
built up.
that one.
Became
It wasn't a phenomenon overnight. It
no,
became
no.
one.
Especially like the first season got truncated because there was a writer's strike at the time, but,
Yeah.
they were able to which benefited them in the long run because I think they said they were gonna turn Walt evil a lot faster, like a bigger drug lord by the end of it, but then they kinda eased up on that a bit, which worked out in and
Yeah, they
worked in their
could, yeah.
favor.
Yeah. That show. The show also just gets really good as it goes along too.
Yeah, yeah, the characters get Hank gets more fleshed out as the
Yeah,
show goes along,
Gus
yeah,
and all that.
right,
Like, we
colorful
could
cast
talk
of
about Breaking
characters.
Bad, but yeah, like
But,
Pluribus, it's,
it doesn't have as, it's like, as many characters, is a lot of it's just watching Ray Seahorn, where,
yeah,
she's
it's like
great.
it's 3 episodes too, like, we haven't seen much of it, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
good. I mean, it's really interesting, it looks great. The production value on it's the same. It's like everything, because like the concept of it's like almost like an Invasion of the Body Snatchers type thing. Not
right.
exactly.
Yeah, in
It's like
that
a
vein.
hive mind. Like everyone is like one person, and they all can
Yeah,
like
it's like
read each
one
other's
consciousness,
minds. And
except
um,
for, the main character, Carol, and, like, a
yeah,
few
there's
other
like a
yeah,
couple people in the world who like for some reason it doesn't work on them.
yeah,
The whatever virus or whatever they do. They like kiss each other to like
yeah,
do
it's
it.
spread through saliva,
Yeah,
it seems,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah, right. And then like the Ray Seahorn character is like a um a author for like really bad romantic novels for like
Yeah,
middle-aged
like,
women.
Harlequin romance novels. My
Yeah,
grandmother would read those, yeah,
which that's the great character. That's like
yeah.
such a funny character to follow in
Yeah, she's a
general.
big sourpuss, which
Yeah,
that's
she's
kinda like
very
the big
grumpy.
conceit. Yeah, it's like all
Yeah.
these
That's why it's good.
like-minded
Like that's
people are
part of the
happy.
third episode too. You see her. They go like go. She goes to her hotel with her agent or whatever.
Well, it's her partner,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
yeah.
Who she dies
It
in the
was
first
also her
episode.
agent.
Yeah, right. But like they go to
Spoiler
this
alert.
hotel. It's like fucking like
And
Iceland themes. Like they live in they go to an igloo or whatever. They like
yeah, it's in Norway,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
It's
it
like
said.
like in an igloo and the bed's on ice, and she's like grumpy
About
then.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, but she's grumpy like then, like just like, oh, this hotel's like too cold. But like put her in this like situation where like everyone is like this weird fucking alien who like wants to like she's she like can't handle it at all. She's like constantly drinking and
Yeah,
like that
right.
character is like a fucking nervous wreck, which she's really good at playing that.
Yeah,
Um
yeah. Not every even good one, not every actor can do that, just be like, hold your attention when you're just watching them, do
yeah.
things, whatever, and, I liked I don't I don't know if this was like a deliberate parallel, but basically in the first episode when she's like in her living room and over the TV, she's given information about what's happened. It reminded me, like her expression reminded me of 2001, like towards the end when like Dave, like right after he shuts off Hal, I remember it's like the TV comes on and he hears about the mission. Yeah, she had like a similar expression. She's like very confused, but she's also like listening intently. She doesn't know what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah, her reactions were very believable. Like a real person would do that. But then, she meets other people who don't really give a shit also. They'll be like
Yeah, right.
this guy, he's like, "This is great. Like, what do you mean? Like everyone's like my slave and I do whatever I
Yeah,
want and
banging
they bring me
supermodels.
amazing food and I get to go on like Air Force One and he's not even he doesn't give a shit,
Yeah, it's
Um
kinda like with, The Matrix, right? Like the Joey Pants character.
sure.
He'd rather he
Right,
likes The
right.
Matrix, yeah, he'd rather indulge in fantasy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it becomes about like the character ultimately and not about like the grander stakes. It's like how does she react to it and why is
Mhm.
she reacting? Because you understand her too, like, she sees her friend die because of all this and the shock of it and it's also very weird. The aliens don't really come across as like bad or evil or whatever. They're just like, hey, just like our, just like what our biological imperative or whatever. That's what they say, I think. It's our biological imperative. This is what we do. Like, they're not very malicious about it.
No, right. Yeah, so it's good, yeah, helpful for the audience, right? And then you're, like, rooting for Carol, but on the one hand, like, she is doing damage, with how
Yeah.
she's reacting to
Every
her
time she screams at
circumstances.
them, she kills like 500,000 people, whatever,
Yeah,
because they have like a
millions of people.
seizure. Like the aliens can't handle that or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's just a good show. It's like a weird concept and it's novel and I don't know where it's gonna go from here. Yeah, I hedge my bets with TV shows because I don't know where it's gonna go or whatever. But it's good so far.
Yeah, and,
Um,
right, we have faith in the creative team, and
that's what
it's
I was just
also
gonna say. Like I have faith in like those people. It's like with Alien Earth. Like I like Noah Hawley, so like I give it a
Mhm.
lot of like leeway as far as like I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird, but I bet it's gonna lead to something cool.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Ultimately.
so too, and it's also, shot in Albuquerque because I think Vince
Of
Gilligan
course,
wanted to
yeah, it's
keep,
like Breaking
using the
Bad.
same crew and yeah, so,
It
keep
looks
keep
like it
his
looks like Breaking Bad. I mean, her like little cul-de-sac or whatever where she lives, that looks
yeah.
like Breaking Bad, like something like that.
Well, kinda like where yeah, Hank and Marie, they lived on
Yeah,
a, like,
it
street
looks like
like that.
Edgar Marie's. Yeah, right. I'm like, there was like a location like that in Breaking Bad for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and, it's
Um,
on Apple TV, which, I know you can connect it to, like, Peacock now because it's, like, so expensive on its own. I mean,
yeah,
you can watch Severance too, which is, a great show, but yeah, like, they gotta
you can
it's a
watch
lot to
Highest to Lowest, which is a remake of a Kurosawa movie. Speaking of,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, I was gonna
let's do
mention
s
all the Kurosawa movies he like inspired and stuff, but yeah, we get into that. We'll
yeah,
get
so
into
now
that.
yeah, we can,
We'll get into Highest to Lowest.
haven't seen it yet, but I'll let you do your thing. And, so, yeah, we can cover I know it's, like, inverted, but, Seven
There it is.
Samurai.
Yeah, that's the Blu-ray. You came by my place and we watched it.
Yeah, yeah, my
Um,
dad got it for
yeah, when you
Christmas,
you
and
visited New York, New
yeah,
York,
that's,
New York.
it's a
Yeah,
right.
it's a good one. Watched on my
Thumbs up.
TV. This is a
Yeah,
thumbs up. Yeah.
it has the
Um,
4K disc also.
it's black and white, which is like, well, I always talk about like because I love Ron and his later stuff too, but
Yeah,
how he
and
was able to like transition into color and his movies still look good and they still like because a lot of directors can't do that transition their medium, but even in this movie you kind of see like his like the lighting's great, the composition of everything and the
it's very well orchestrated.
the 4x3, it looks amazing and yeah, there's like a lot of crazy like set pieces and like action sequences and stuff like that in Seven Samurai.
Yeah.
and like in a lot of his movies too, but especially in Seven Samurai, like you kind of take it for granted now, but I think at the time that was way more uncommon to see like that kind of like spectacle in like a movie.
It's definitely a spectacle movie, and
Sure. Well, like now you have like a million movies. Like you have like Squid Game and like like you watch the Raid movies. But back then, I mean, it's like, oh, you gotta watch this movie Seven Samurai. It's like all this crazy action at the end with a samurai fight, and they defend the village and that. So it's like this adventure action movie. Um, that looks great. And it's pretty like I don't know if it's like very graphic, but like there's all kinds of sword fighting and stuff, and
yeah,
you know.
it's very exciting, and
It doesn't like
yeah,
shy away from like the violence of it either. Like it gets like dark. It's a little like it's a dark movie and it's sad. It's like everything. It's like a whole experience. The movie.
yeah, and funny too, and
Yeah,
yeah, great
funny.
characters, and I
It's like
think
tragic and like you feel bad for the villagers at the beginning and then like people die at the end. You feel bad and
yeah, I think
yeah.
it takes advantage of its
It's like
length.
a true epic
Yeah,
movie. Not like epic movie, the parody.
like Meet the
It's a
Spartans.
true like film epic.
Yeah, which I don't think, at least at the time, there weren't like too many other things to compare it to. I think this like Gone with the Wind in terms of length. I mean, because it's 3.5 hours
His
long.
movies are like the other movies take from them.
Yeah,
Like we'll say like I was talking about Highest to Lowest. That's obviously just like a clear remake. Highest to Lowest is terrible. But
yeah,
uh like Star Wars is Hidden
right.
Fortress, and The Magnificent Seven is of course this movie,
Which is a
just
great
done
movie,
with.
also.
Of
Yeah,
course it
yeah,
is great movie.
yeah,
It's literally the same. Like the same shit happens. The guy dies at the end. It's like the same story. But it's with the Western theme. Like you see
yeah.
how Western cinema like took from his movies, like
Well,
all of them
and
basically.
also in turn, like I think this, like some of you could see like inspiration from like the John Ford stuff, like
Yeah, sure, that too.
Stagecoach. Yeah,
I'm just talking. I'm not taking away from him or like I'm not
yeah, they
taking away
definitely
from anyone. I'm just
they
saying
feed
like
into each other. Yeah,
yeah,
those
right. They
two
feed into
genre.
each other.
Yeah,
This movie's a big influence on like many other movies of its type. Even just
yeah,
ensemble movies, like even Avengers and
yeah. I
like
was thinking
right
Avengers too. Yeah,
X-Men, like they're
yeah.
inspired by this too.
Hmm.
Balancing all these characters and like there's someone who's a little funnier to let like balance out the group or whatever. Yeah, like the pacing and the
Yeah,
build up to the ending, like when they all build up. It's almost like a mini Avengers, this film. Like it builds you see the Seven Samurai, they all do their thing, and it builds up to the ending where they fight the guys and then they defend the village, and like it's supposed to be fun.
yeah. It's a crowd
In that,
pleaser,
yeah,
and
a crowd pleaser at that time. Maybe now it would be because it's so old, but I think it still hits.
yeah,
Like
yeah. It's
yeah,
because the tropes you recognize as they kind of like
yeah, and
originated from this.
like the story, like the emotions still work. Like when you get to the ending, and because I remember watching this as a kid, and it still worked. Like I
Yeah, I watched
enjoyed
it, and
it.
like, yeah, I
Uh
think I
huh.
was like 9 or 10, which I really liked. It was just like, this is really long.
Yeah,
Like, I
like
definitely
yeah, there's
enjoyed
not
it.
many movies where you watch like yeah, it's a black and white 3.5 hour long movie that's all in Japanese. There's not many movies to watch like that as a kid. But
Yeah,
this one, like my
it's a
dad
good
likes
example.
samurai, so we're like, oh, watch it. And we hear it's like this revered movie, and like I did enjoy it, and it has like those characters that are fun, and the build up to the ending and the action. There's like lots of practical, like real horses and real
Oh yeah,
stunts, and like lots of extras, and that stuff's really cool, and you don't get that now in movies.
yeah, for
Um,
right, it's all like in camera, and
yeah,
yeah, I
it's
was
all on
watching
camera, right?
on the set. There's a cool documentary about the making of it. It's very interesting, but it's also like it puts you to sleep. No, no, I don't mean that in a bad way. Like it's not boring, but it's like
Yeah, well, like the movie's
it's
like
so
that too.
soothing.
Yeah,
Like yeah, like
it's
they're
very
also
calming. Yeah, because you
calming.
said that
Yeah,
while we were watching. It's like very calming.
right.
Even just the visuals of it and like the trees and the leaves and the wind. You hear all that. It's just like very relaxing. Which yeah, that's like a thing with like Hollywood movies. They're so like they're almost like too frenetic and too
Mhm.
Like they don't give you that chance to like kind of breathe like this movie does and take it in because they're
Yeah,
so
right.
worried about like, oh, we got to make it short and because we got to fit in this many show times in the movie and we got to like, people are gonna say the movie's boring, so we got to cut this part out. They like that's like Hollywood. They just like it has to be entertaining and blah blah blah. But this movie's not really worried about that. And even like I think when this movie came out, they were concerned about the length of it because it's like less show times in a day. But these just Kurosawa doesn't give a fuck because it's a good movie. He's like, I know it's a good movie, so but yeah, like when you're watching, you don't care.
Yeah, yeah, you get wrapped up in the story, and I think, yeah, like, shortly after, like, there was stuff like, in America, like Spartacus and Lawrence of Arabia, like, really
Yeah,
long
it's like
epics, so,
that
yeah.
too. Well, yeah, like this idea of an epic, like it has to be long because you have to flesh all this kind of stuff out.
Mhm.
Um, you have like 7 characters and they all feel
Yeah, plus
distinct.
the villagers,
And
yeah.
the villagers, yeah. Well, I love the villagers too. We commented on the frowny guy,
Yeah.
the guy with a permanent
He's
frown on
always,
his
like,
face.
very sad, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. It's just so funny. Like a distinct character you remember, and then when you feel bad when he like gets killed at the end, you're like, oh man, I liked him, frowny guy.
Yeah, you get attached, and, yeah, I think that works. That helps with the length, and, yeah, Toshiro Mifune, is the famous, Japanese actor. He's the guy with the giant sword. He's kinda
Yeah,
like a
you've
Han
probably seen him
Solo
in
type.
another
Yeah.
like Kurosawa movie or I don't know something.
Yeah, I mean, they worked together a bunch of times,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Kurosawa, he's one of those directors, kinda like Scorsese, like, he can take these, like, genres and subjects and, like, that might seem, like, dull when but make them very watchable. Because like, I noticed last year, like, I watched, like, Akiru and High and Low and Ran, all of, like, very thematically different when you think it's, like, one's about a guy
Yeah.
who's dying, one's
Well,
like
yeah,
a detective
High and
movie, and
Low. Yeah,
yeah.
I like just watched High and Low and I loved it. And yeah, this is like probably the best samurai movie ever made, just about that subject matter. And just like the sheer amount of like influence it's had on culture and whatever. Like I was telling you, there's an episode of The Mandalorian that's like this movie. They defend the villagers, or the Mandalorian defends the villagers with Gina Carano. Um, before she
Yeah,
makes anti-Semitic yeah, whatever. Before
right.
she teams up with the stormtroopers. But yeah, and then there's an episode of the Clone Wars show which I was remembering too. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the Clone Wars animated show where they also just do like Kurosawa, Seven Samurai. Like they do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, no,
That's two Star Wars things that do it.
oh, sure, and,
Yeah.
yeah, stuff like, A Bug's Life and Galaxy Quest, they kinda, like, they take that it's like the joke is that they're not prepared warriors. They want, somebody to protect them, but, yeah,
It's almost
they're
become like a
ill-equipped.
genre in and of itself. Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
the experienced people have to come in to train the villagers or train the inexperienced, whatever. Oh, the music was amazing. The music in this movie, I think, really helps it. And you like remember it, like the theme and whatever. I don't know. It's just that stood out to me.
Yeah, yeah, it's all very well done, and
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, it's just like I know I would recommend it even to somebody who's not like, typically watches classic
Well, yeah, that's
foreign
what I
movies.
mean. Like, this is, like, such a classic that I would recommend it to anyone.
It's a
Like,
good rainy
anyone would
day
enjoy
movie
it.
just because even if you
The
want to
length
watch
of
it,
it, yeah.
that is a
It's a
long
good,
movie.
like yeah, if you're it's a weekend, it's like a Saturday morning, you have, like, nothing to do. You could watch, like, a 3-hour-long movie because you have, like, nothing to do, right? Like, this is the perfect movie to watch.
Yeah, and yeah, and I would recommend I haven't even seen all the Kurosawa stuff. Like I haven't seen Red Beard, but yeah, they're all great movies, and like
This is
Rashomon
I've
and
seen a
Throne of
lot of this
Blood.
stuff now, a lot of the samurai, because like, yeah, Hidden Fortress is great, and,
I still haven't
Throne
seen
of
that. Yeah,
Blood Throne of Blood's awesome, and, of course, Ron, and
Yojimbo. Yeah,
but this one, just, like, the cultural impact of it, just how you see it, like, all over culture and, like, the tropes of it and stuff, and it's so entertaining on its own, and it has that action and the characters and um, you know, it's enjoyable, like you're
yeah, right.
saying.
It's not dry. It's yeah, very riveting, and it's cool. It's just cool, and
Yes, I got some fun facts about it. Um, Some
Yeah.
fun facts about stuff. And you can confirm these for me too. It was like the most expensive or one of the most expensive movies ever
Yeah,
at
I
the
believe
time,
it.
especially in Japan. I think for Toho, because Toho produced it. It was like the highest budgeted thing.
I think it went over schedule because they were saying in the documentary how like they shot a lot of the battle in winter time. So like, and especially like Toshiro Mifune towards the end, he's like only wearing like a whatever, the vest and sandals. So he's like freezing his ass off.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Yeah, you take that for granted when you're like watching the movie, but yeah, like that it was a real. I guess that's another thing. It was a real town they built. Like that's like a fully functional town that they just filmed. Like they went all around and filmed, and like when they're talking inside, that's not like a set. They just talked in like I don't know, and that made it cool too. It felt real.
Yeah, they're out in the elements.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know. He
Yeah,
shot
and,
with multiple cameras at the same time.
right. That probably wasn't it. I mean, maybe they did that, but yeah,
That wasn't
it's
really
still,
common. No.
it's expensive.
Yeah. For like that kind of movie. Yeah, but I guess to get different angles of like the action and stuff, I guess it makes sense. I don't know.
One fact, I don't know if it's like a fun fact, but I had read that this is a spoiler, but basically, like the three characters that survived the end, the three samurai, they were the first actors to die in real life, and then the guy who dies first in the movie died last in real life. I just thought that was
Yeah.
interesting.
This is one of those weird things.
Yeah.
One
of the actors, he didn't play one of the samurai, but Tatsuya Nakadai, he just died. He was also in Ran. He's the father, and he's in High and Low. He's 92.
Okay, yeah. He was younger in Ron. I think they give him makeup.
Yeah,
make
they
him look
aged him
older.
up.
But
yeah, to
he
look
moves
like 80.
because he has all kinds of very like stunts that only a younger person could do. So that's why they did that.
Yeah, and it works. Yeah, he's like very kind of like mysterious looking, you know, and
Yeah,
he was also
he looks
in,
like an old man, and then he like moves around like very fast.
right,
Like
very swift.
If an old man did that, he would fall, his bones would break.
Right, like
So they didn't do
it'd
that.
be like Taken 3 with the fucking fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also in it's not a Kurosawa movie, but Harry Carey. That's a famous samurai movie. I still haven't seen it, but apparently it's a great movie.
Yeah, Harakiri. My brother
Harakiri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps telling me to watch it. He's like, you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
maybe
I
that'd be
will, I
something we
will.
can cover later.
Yeah, maybe get me the Blu-ray for Christmas. But yeah, the movie, it also just feels modern.
Yeah.
Like when you watch other stuff from that time, usually has
Yeah,
like
not that it's bad
corny
necessarily,
music
but
or like corny acting. Like there's just like this kind of corniness that you like, oh yeah, this is a 60s movie. This is like a 70s. Like this movie doesn't really have that at all.
In the documentary, one of the screenwriters, he lived a long time too. They were trying to like, I think, you know, Kurosawa said they wanted to do like a samurai, but it was like the same writers. They did Akira, and they were trying to find like an angle. It's like, oh, the day in the life of a samurai, but it's like, yeah, like, you know, where does it go? But then they learned that, you know, like it was true that samurai sometimes they would stay in a town, they would be fed in exchange for protection. Like, all right, that's the angle we got.
That's usually what they did. Yeah, that's like what samurai did. They trade protection for food, basically. Right. And then like like you're saying about the script developing, they basically just kept adding samurai to it. I don't think there was originally 7. I think it was like, you know, there might have been like 4 or 5. And they kept adding them, you know. There's like a long like process as far as like conceptualizing it and like how to make it work and whatever. But yeah, I feel like it really works like as it is, the story and like all the different samurai, and then because like there's just so many different samurai, so you can like kind of attach yourself to one of them. Kind of like our short film. It's like they got 4 characters to pick from.
Pick
So
your
you can, like,
character.
whichever one you relate to.
Yeah, it's fun seeing all the different personalities. That's why, like, something that translated well to Magnificent Seven. Also, like, I haven't seen the newer one, but the '60s one, it's cool seeing Steve McQueen, all these like charismatic American actors,
Mhm.
fall into those parts too.
Yeah, yeah. And that's Kurosawa does that too, like the multiple characters. I usually like that in a movie when there's like multiple. I mean, I like the singular characters too, but like Ron has like there's like the father and the son, and there's the other son, and there's like the comedic relief.
Yeah,
There's like all
the
these like
mean
different
wife.
plot lines that you could like jump around to and make it fun.
Yeah.
It's like what George Lucas tries to do, like the prequels, but he fails. How you have to like he jumps around like, oh, let's jump to Jar Jar, who's like the comedic relief, but it's just like a Jar Jar's not funny.
And so, it's like the Attack of Clones. It's like C-3PO's in the factory or
Yeah, well,
whatever.
yeah. Like in the original ones, it works better, like C-3PO and all that.
Yeah, he's a foil. It was, somebody-
Yeah. Like those are like the Star Wars movies are like Kurosawa, but they're
Yeah,
just better. Yeah, the
you
original
can definitely
ones.
see the influences there. Yeah.
Like Hidden Fortress, yeah, I think it's like a direct influence. I just can't get over extra work in old movies. It's just so impressive. Just the amount of people they could fucking get to just like run around and do this stuff. Like you just never see that now ever because it's too expensive.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of townspeople.
Yeah. Back then, people just didn't have like rights. They just didn't pay them. So they just like, you want 1 million people for your extras? Here, just have it. Who gives a shit? Now now there's obviously, which is a good thing. Pay people. I'm not saying that, but yeah, it's just like insane the shit you'd see in old movies, and I don't know. This is like a prime example of that. So much great extra work and like the village and it feels so believable.
Yeah, lived in.
Yeah, you just don't get that kind of stuff now. You should, but you really don't. I mean, it would be all CGI now, this movie. It's one of those, yeah, that's just like, it's an easy 5-star. It just delivers. And it's so like tasteful and smart and just like, you feel smarter for watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the relaxing part of it too is, so many movies are so fucking bleh in your face, and
Battlefield Earth.
yeah, it's like you don't have to like just like take your time with the characters and like developing the characters. Like it's not even very plot heavy,
No, not. Yeah.
It's just like there's the villagers, they need help. They get to the village, the samurai, they help the villagers, and then they fight at the end. That's the whole story, but it just develops it all so well.
Yeah.
And you like the characters. It's about developing the characters, really. But yeah, but you care, like it has stakes, because there's all this stuff at the end, and you don't want the villagers to like lose their crops or whatever.
Yeah, be hurt.
And it gets right into it too. Like it's a 3.5
from the
hour
very
long movie,
beginning.
but it's like right at the beginning, you see the first scene is like the bad guys come in and they're like, oh, we want their rice, but we'll come back when the rice is all grown. And then they get the samurai. It started right away.
Yeah,
So it's pretty well paced. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah, 5-star. All right. Is that all? We gotta
I think we're
bounce. You're
good.
tired. You wanna go to bed?
We can keep chatting, but I think
Yeah,
I'm
well,
good with the
Cam and I will
recording.
keep chatting, but we're done with you guys.